Hi, Taurus. How you doing? This is Lambie, and this is Pocket Watch as well. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to comment. Something can't come off the tip of your tongue. Something you just can't pick up. Can't get your business maybe off the ground, perhaps, or you just can't get that niche that you're looking for, possibly. Um, Definitely some things that are set behind you that you don't want to revisit, but during holiday times, I think certain things come up. This is, Halloween you could get past, but as for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, and perhaps like New Year's and stuff, you may be missing out on um, a certain someone or certain events or things like that, but you're just putting that behind you. It's like a new way. That's why it's also an 11, because you are, still having good times with yourself, and with others, friends and families. Um, the doorway you walk through makes you feel very old. Maybe it's a profession or a person that you're with, and it could be kind of dull. And so you find yourself just thinking about yourself and what you're going to do next in that way. And that's why you're trying to figure out like a different endeavorment. There's a lot of people who I feel, a lot of Taurus who I feel are going to try to do um, it's a certain business to where it's not technically like pyramid, but it sort of is. Um, but it's a way to where I'm trying to do it on a widespread of what it is, but like say by selling a certain insurance, right, or getting a certain rate of insurance down or something like that, trying to try to a company that's created to getting people to cut their insurance down if it's paid through them, instead, or something like that, by percentage. You're trying to get your clientele up on that, or being the door you walk through, or the school you finished, or whatever it is that you did, or the person you're with, being that maybe you guys are already married. Maybe you also are trying to come up with some kind of side business, side hustle, just to feel more alive, I'm assuming. You do miss the old days again, I say. You just realize that you're really, really, your adulting is really wearing on you. Things are just different from what you really imagined. And so that's just kind of what's going on with you. I feel like that three is also relaying back to what we had said the last time in your reading about third party situation, about somebody coming in. Are you guys having a discussion this month or this week about what happened last week or anything like that? I would love to know, if that situation came up to where your person was acting a certain type of a way. I'm gonna take this as is. Yeah, it seems like a tower came out. The person kind of stole away with the goose, as you can see, and then they kind of swapped their reality on who they thought was more accessible and more admirable, it seemed like, in their eyes. So this is like, man, like, this is just coming through saying, I see straight through. This is the exact, when he lands, it's going to be on the exact mark. And so that's what we did. We landed on the exact mark. Tower came through for some people, whether it's at work or relationship. But if it's at work, somebody took the promotion over you, wasn't supposed to have that promotion. If it's relationship wise, somebody just came up and decided that something else is going on, and that's why you feel like this person has gotten away with the goose, because you already opened up and did whatever, or you already told all your plans for work, or told about the next idea that you had, and all of a sudden they're stealing away. It's really unfortunate, and I'm irritated for you. I'm irritated with you as well. Um, it's just kind of ridiculous. I think that's kind of how you feel, especially when this person, you see there's two people, two women exactly, and so from one to the next, or from one idea to the next, it just doesn't really make sense, because ideally, I know you guys had certain discussions, and it just Taurus, honestly, I feel like it's just been 2 weeks anyway of things going on. Um, the summer that you needed wasn't even the summer that you really had planned out, you know? So you didn't plan out the summer that you need, and you also didn't plan for COVID to be either. So you kind of had you just wailing in the middle, how you were going to spend your summers, how it usually was. Um, One thing is, you already know what to do to heal, so that's really good, and you're already, You may not want to let the situation go because you feel like you totally deserve what it is. But guidance and harmony are still coming up in this sense. So you're totally going with your mind's eye in this situation. And I see a bit of a spiral just because, yeah, I'm getting really hot in the ears. I feel like you're really gossiping about, certain things. You're really getting people to hear about what you're saying. It's kind of maneuvering around. You're burning up about it. You're feeling like there's going to be a back and forth for like the next couple months until you have to win somebody over. So let's just see if that's the case. Let's just see if you're going to be trying to do that. I'm just probing. Look at, I'm trying not to. And I'm going to choose 2 doors. So, just in case you have a quick exit, okay? Exactly. The Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. Okay, patience, stillness, resisting. The resting tree, patience and stillness. So ideally, a good thing I chose 2 because it's just saying that right now, arguing and all that kind of stuff, you definitely are going to go through it. You're definitely going to push it to that limit, and that's fine because that's your choice. And we said that's what you were going to do. Overall, just retiring from the situation and resting from it and having patience with yourself and the situation, and just kind of taking a step back will be your exit out. And you'll be looking towards reconciliation, and we all know how that is. There's always room for reconciliation. Okay, you want to see yeah. Okay, great. I'm glad that you asked. I'm sorry. No, you want to see actually what this person is doing and what they're thinking about right now, because they're not responding. Okay. I want to take a picture of what the person is doing because they're not responding. Oh, wow, they're rude. They're saying mind of my business. Wow. Okay, and they're letting you know it ain't even somebody else. Oh, they're extra. Okay, well, that's fine. But ideally, let me check this out. Okay, but I'm going to let you know it's definitely not work. So when they say they're minding their business, as you can see, this person's already looking this way, letting you know, well, I'm just going my own way. They're basically saying they're dealing with work and just trying to make a transition and trying to travel and do some other stuff, right? They're letting you know, oh, it's not dealing with it's not no other person that I'm dealing with. That's what they're saying, So as for this, you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this, look at the eyes. And so as it's just going on, it's letting you know that whatever was said before, that's what was said, but this is new endeavorment. We have a Queen of Pentacles here. And then as you can see, the whole outcome is just this Pentacle's not being upright. So we really needed that to be upright, Taurus. We really needed that to, like, as you would say, you're like, there's going to be a question somebody's asking, but you really need communication right now, which you're not getting. And so that's very annoying. I can say that nobody else is technically getting communication, but it seems as if there is somebody else who already has a pentacle from this person. So they did say, oh, I'm going to get back to you. But they did not hold that to you. I see you as like the priestess, as the empress to them, because you guys already have so much of a connection. And so, yeah, this person, I mean, they are doing something, but I think they're doing more contemplation than anything. More contemplation than anything. Lastly, we're just going to pick up a soul card and figure out if we can give you any type of guidance for the whole soul, just seeing what that's moving in. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, let me just see if anything shoots out, it shoots out. If not, then I'll just do the pickeroo, okay? Wow. See, oh, I knew Taurus was going to do something like that because I had just said something. It's like the pickeroo. Why would you say it's okay? So I'm going to just take a quick look at these, honestly, because I have the time. I'll be able to tell you what's up. Yeah. The background, childhood, things with mothers, things illustrated. I know this is a lie. I'm not going to be able to show it to you, but I am going to be able to say what I got to say. Well, yeah, you just, yeah, it's just you're definitely this person's pushing you way to the edge. To tell you the truth, they got you feeling all type of ways about yourself. They having you feeling ways about your upbringing. They having feeling ways about people who are saying things about you in the past. They're bringing up things in the past. They're having you wishing and hoping that you had like an auntie or somebody that you could really talk to. They have you feeling a little bit different, a bit of a sorrow, and then ideally, you just you want to pour out everything that you said that you were going to do and what you were thinking about. You're just flowing it on. There is one person that you can speak to, like a male figure. There's somebody you can speak to, and they just kind of give you a sense of a balance. So that's really relieving to know. And then ideally, I do see this again honed out. So the heart will be healed. The endeavorment that you did want to look into, that will be fulfilling, and you will be able to eventually voice your opinion to this person and be able to be heard. So I do see that that does come up and out for you. But just as for this week about what you're feeling, what you're thinking about, you just have like a whole brainstorm about how you feel and what went on. Um, and you may not have the exact, fairy god person, fairy god being that comes, for you, but there will be somebody that you'll be able to speak to that is just level headed, even if you have to, pay to speak to somebody, even 30 minutes could help a week. So just think about that. Um, yeah, the situation just seems very strange. It seems very odd. So I just figure that dealing, me pulling out more cards for emotions is not going to be helpful. And then as for your workspace, I know your head is not, targeted there right now. But ideally, just know that that little tickle that you feel with whatever, part time or, whatever endeavorment you have for that, that's probably going to be something that's going to work out for you a lot falling deeper into December. So, great. See you then. Or well, I'll see you sooner than that, but just until then. All right.